Good morning, UDA Elementary. Thanks for tuning into another episode of Junior Trojan Television, or as we like to call it, JTTV. This week is Fire Prevention Week. We will be having our programs on Friday. Remember to thank our area firefighters when you see them. Friday is also Breast Cancer Awareness Day, so wear your pink. Before we head over to Justice for this week's lunch menu, check out the special segment about our Discovery Word of the Month, responsibility. Now over to you, Dakota.
Thank you, Julian. Responsibility is when you do something that you are supposed to do before you are told. In my drawing, I am showing that you should be responsible and do your classwork and homework without being told. Now over to Justice for this week's lunch menu.
Here you go, Roby. Time to eat. I'm gonna eat. Yeah.
Thank you, Dakota. This week's menu is amazing. Today we will have chicken strips with sliced bread or a pretzel dog. Tomorrow the cafeteria will be serving beef and cheese nachos or a turkey and cheese munchable. On Wednesday we will enjoy a grilled cheese sandwich with creamy tomato or soup or a cheeseburger on a bun. On Thursday the cafeteria will be serving up macaroni and cheese with sliced bread or a turkey and cheese munchable. And on Friday you will have your choice of cheese and pepperoni pizza or a cheesesteak hoagie. Now over to Martina for this week's book review.
Gotta keep reading, 'cause this book's gonna be a good book. 'Cause this book's gonna be a good book. 'Cause this book's gonna be a good book to read.
Thank you, Justice. I recently read Diary of Greg Heverson, Best Friends by Jeff Kenny. It was a fiction book. This book is about two best friends, Greg and Rowdy. Rowdy writes a book about Greg. Greg and Rowdy get made fun of by two teenagers. I think this book will appeal to people who like to read Diary of a Wimpy Kid because it is part of the series and it is funny. I rate 5 stars. Now over to Michaela for the weather report.
What's the weather? What's the weather? What's the weather like today? All together. What's the weather like today?
Thank you, Martina. It looks like fall weather is finally here. The temperatures will be hanging to the mid-60s all week. There is a high chance of showers on Monday and Friday, but the rest of the week looks sunny and wonderful. Now over to Kelsey for this week's sports report.
Thank you for that weather report, Michaela. The girls' soccer team will spend most of their week on the road with an expectation of tomorrow night's home game against Tri Valley. The boys' soccer team will wrap up their regular season this week with a game at Susquehanna tomorrow, followed by a home game on Thursday and Saturday. Our volleyball team has an extremely busy week, with one home match on Wednesday against Shamokin and 4 other matches on the road. This Friday's varsity football game is at Williams Valley. Game time with the Vikings is at 7 o'clock. Last but not least, our Little Tigers will play Pine Grove this Saturday at home. Let's go Trojans. Now over to Wyatt for this week's riddle.
Last week's riddle was, if a red house is made of red bricks and a yellow house is made of yellow bricks, what is a greenhouse made from? The correct answer is a greenhouse. It is made from glass. Remember, greenhouse are Greenhouses are what they use to grow plants. They need sunlight, so they are made of glass. Our winner is Menna Clark in 4th grade. Please go to the office to claim your prize. Here is your next drill. What gets wet while it's dry? Thanks for tuning into this week's episode of JTTV. See you next week.